Be prepared. Something ancient just ripped through the veil, and most people didn't even flinch. They were too busy scrolling, laughing, arguing over nothing. While they looked away, the Solstice portal opened quietly, like a whisper behind your spine, like footsteps in an empty hallway. And if you're here, it means something heard your soul before your mouth could speak. No, this isn't hype. This is a collision between light and shadow, between your future timeline and your past survival mode. The portal didn't knock. It kicked the door in. You may think, oh, I still have time. You don't. The shift already started moving while you were sleeping, and it's not waiting for your approval. This isn't just a season. This is a test, a turning point, and it will choose for you if you don't choose for yourself. You're not late. You're just the one they hoped wouldn't wake up in time. Right now, something is being activated in silence. You might have felt it already, the random tears, the unexplained tiredness, the feeling like the air changed texture. That wasn't your imagination. That was the energy crossing your body like a wire catching fire. The solstice isn't just light, it's truth, and truth doesn't always arrive with comfort. Sometimes it arrives like a storm. Sometimes it arrives like a mirror, and sometimes it arrives like a crack in the version of you that you're no longer allowed to be. The sun doesn't rise to be soft, it rises to burn away what lies. So if you're feeling heavy, strange, or like something is ending without explanation, good. That means you're aligned, because what's ending is what can't come with you. And listen closely. There's one day, one exact moment, when the frequency of this portal will peak. And if you miss it, the door won't reopen again until the damage is done. I'll tell you when it is soon, but not yet. You need to hear this first. If you've been picking up the signs, the synchronicities, the repeating numbers, the bizarre dreams, this is your confirmation. You're not imagining it. You're responding to a call that was sent before you were born. Some part of you remembers this, even if your mind doesn't. When the light hits right, it doesn't just reveal the truth, it destroys the lie. So here's what you do right now. Like this video, share it with someone who's been feeling the shift, and drop the number 77 in the comments if your soul knows something is about to break open. Help get this message into the hands of the ones who are meant to survive what's coming next, because what comes next is not for the weak. Now let's begin. You've heard about solstices before, but not like this. This one didn't just mark the longest day, it opened the longest cycle of soul initiation you've faced in years. The light isn't just outside, it's piercing inward. The solstice isn't a date on the calendar, it's a door. And most people will walk right past it because they still think light means comfort. But this kind of light, it exposes, it disrupts, it rearranges your path and shatters what you thought was permanent. This solstice didn't come to celebrate, it came to separate who's truly awake and who's pretending, who's walking into purpose and who's just sleepwalking in circles. So if you've felt different this week, agitated, deeply reflective, or like your emotions are louder than usual, you're not off track. You're in the fire, you're in the frequency, you're in the shift. And what you do next determines what gets left behind when this portal closes. Number 1, the energy is real and physical. Absolutely. Here's the rewritten and expanded version of Section 1 with metaphorical examples, 600 words in total, emotionally intense tone, and easy language. You're not imagining it, you're not overreacting, you're not being too sensitive. The energy you're feeling right now is real, and it's not just spiritual, it's physical. Something in the air has changed. It's like the atmosphere is holding its breath. like nature itself is waiting for something to drop. You can feel it before you even think about it. A charge, a pressure, a strange electricity that doesn't have a source, but it's there. You know it. When the universe wants your attention, it won't whisper. It will press its fingers against your skin. That's what's happening right now. Goosebumps for no reason, static shocks in places that should be calm. Your body jerks, flinches, or reacts suddenly to light, sound, or motion that never used to bother you. The volume of the world feels turned up, even when it's silent. Colors feel more intense. The sun feels like it's staring straight at your spine. Even your own heartbeat feels like it's trying to say something. And you're asking yourself, why do I feel so wired? Why am I exhausted and alert at the same time? Why is my skin buzzing like it's plugged into something invisible? Because you are plugged into something. The portal didn't just open in the sky, it opened inside your nervous system. This solstice is not some gentle breeze of wisdom. It's a voltage. It's an ancient switch being flipped in your body, a spiritual defibrillator, a wake-up call sent straight through your spine. Energy doesn't lie, and right now it's screaming. You may be thinking, but why does it have to be so intense? Why can't transformation be peaceful? Here's the truth. Peace doesn't shake you awake. Peace doesn't burn off the old patterns. Peace doesn't make you move. When a snake is about to shed its skin, it doesn't do it with a sigh. It rubs against rocks. It scratches and pushes. It gets uncomfortable. The process is messy, but the result is freedom. That's what's happening to you. This portal is pulling things up. Old fears, buried pain, unspoken truths. It's not doing this to punish you. It's doing it to clear you. You may cry out of nowhere, feel like you can't sleep even when you're tired, or feel pressure in your chest, like something heavy is pressing down. This isn't a breakdown, it's a breakthrough. The body is processing light like never before. The sun isn't just shining outside, it's burning things away inside you. Sometimes the body speaks what the soul has been too quiet to say. So if your body feels off, it's not broken, it's adjusting. You are syncing to a higher rhythm. You're picking up on a frequency most people are too distracted to notice. You are feeling the truth before the world catches up to it. Don't run from it. Don't numb it. And don't try to explain it away. Just breathe. Hydrate. Let it move through you like a storm cleansing the land. You don't have to understand everything that's happening. You just have to feel what's real and let the rest fall away. Because in this kind of energy, pretending doesn't survive. Only the raw, the honest, and the ready make it through. So if you're buzzing, twitching, sensitive, or just feel like you're being rewired from the inside out, congratulations. You're not crazy. You're not broken. You're becoming. Number 2, it's not meant to burn you. It's meant to crown you. If you've been feeling restless lately, like you can't sit still, like your skin doesn't fit right, like your soul is pacing inside you, you're not alone, and you're not broken. You're being summoned. The solstice portal is wide open, and its light isn't just shining over the world. It's reaching for you. It's not pulling you into chaos. It's pulling you into your becoming. The fire you're feeling isn't meant to destroy you. It's meant to forge you. You might be wondering, why does it feel so intense then? Why is everything so emotional, so loud, so fast? Because transformation never feels like peace at first. It feels like pressure. It feels like heat. It feels like the moment right before a volcano erupts, not to ruin the land, but to reshape it. That's what's happening to you. The light of the solstice isn't just illuminating your life. It's moving through your emotional system like wildfire, burning away every lie, every old identity, every version of you that was built for survival instead of truth. You may feel things cracking open inside, old beliefs that no longer serve you, patterns that feel like chains, connections that feel hollow but hard to let go. The fire isn't here to punish you. It's not here to break you down. It's here to crown you, to prepare you for a higher place. Royalty isn't handed to you, it's revealed in the flames. You've been conditioned to fear fire, to fear intensity, to pull away when life starts getting too real. But not this time, because this fire knows your name. You're not being burned, you're being anointed. Think of gold. It doesn't shine right away. First, it gets dropped into the furnace. First, it melts. First, it loses all its shape, only to rise again, pure, unshakable, ready to hold the value it always had. This solstice fire works the same way. You might ask, why now? Why is this happening in June? Because this is when the sun reaches its peak, and the sun is the symbol of full awareness, full illumination. This is the moment when nothing can hide, not even your doubts, not even your true potential. And that light? It doesn't whisper. It burns through the lies you've been living. It shows you what's real, even if it hurts. You're not falling apart. You're being carved into something sacred. So don't resist the heat. Let it crown you. Let it wash away everything you've been pretending to be. And stand in the truth of who you really are. Because what's rising in you is not weakness. It's royalty. And you were born to carry it. Number 3. The solstice is scanning you. Here is the rewritten and expanded version of Section 3. 400 words using simple language, metaphorical storytelling, emotional resonance, and answering questions your viewers might silently be asking. This solstice isn't just flooding you with light, it's studying you. Yes, it's activating something powerful inside you, but it's also scanning you, quietly, constantly, like a spiritual radar, reading your energy, your focus, your emotional pulse. And no, this isn't random. What you're drawn to right now, what triggers you, what inspires you, what makes you feel alive or deeply uncomfortable, none of that is accidental. You're not just being tested, you're being read. Think of this portal like a beam of cosmic light shining not just on your face, but through your choices, your habits, your reactions. It's like a spotlight on your path, not your appearance. You may be asking, what is it even scanning for? It's checking what you're really aligned with, not what you say you want, not what you post online, but what you give your energy to when no one's watching. You don't attract what you fake, you attract what you feed. So if you're feeling extra emotional, reactive, or drawn to certain people, memories, or patterns, don't dismiss it. Those aren't random distractions, they're signals. The solstice is showing you what still lives in your energy field, what still needs clearing, and what you're secretly calling toward you. This portal isn't just a window, it's a mirror. But it doesn't show your reflection, it shows your direction. What are you magnetized toward right now? Are you pulled toward old wounds or new visions? Are you feeding growth or escaping it? The portal is watching, not to judge you, but to guide you. It's mapping your future in real time, based on your present emotional frequency. So here's the truth. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have it all figured out, but you do have to be honest with yourself. This portal doesn't care about your mask. It listens to your magnet. You're not being punished. You're being redirected. The solstice is giving you a choice to keep looping or to rise. So if something feels off, if someone returns from the past, if a habit suddenly feels unbearable, it's not just life, it's the scan showing you where your soul still needs light. Number 4, stillness is the download. After the energy rises, after the intensity hits its peak, there comes a pause. And that pause, that's not emptiness. That's where the real download begins. Every solstice follows a rhythm. It builds like a storm. It stirs your emotions, shakes your patterns, lifts your heartbeat. It roars like the sun shouting through your cells. But then, suddenly, it stops. Not into chaos, but into stillness, a strange quiet. Between June 20th and 21st, you may feel like everything suddenly slows down. Conversations feel distant. Time stretches, even your own thoughts seem quieter, and you might think, did the energy leave? Did I miss it? No, you didn't miss anything. In fact, this is the moment your soul has been waiting for. Stillness isn't the absence of energy, it's the space where wisdom lands. It's like when the world holds its breath, not in fear, but in reverence. Imagine a hawk soaring above everything, silent, watching, still. That's you right now, not disconnected, elevated. You might feel like you're floating through your day, like you're watching your own life happen without effort. You may feel less reactive, more detached, more like an observer than a participant. That's not laziness, that's alignment. When the energy calms, it's not retreating, it's installing. The solstice is uploading something into your spirit, and it can't do that while you're scrambling, rushing, or forcing things. That stillness you feel, that's the universe making space inside you. It's like soil being softened before the seed is planted. Your body may also feel slower. You might want more sleep. You may feel a need to just sit, breathe, or go outside alone. Listen to that. Because in this moment, your nervous system isn't shutting down, it's syncing up. You're downloading messages, codes, and clarity that your mind may not understand yet, but your soul does. You may ask, what if I feel nothing at all? That's okay. Stillness is subtle. You don't have to feel everything to receive it. So don't force movement right now. Don't chase. Don't fill the quiet with noise. Let it settle. Let it land. Let it root. Because after the fire, the silence is sacred. And if you listen closely in the stillness, you'll hear the part of you that's finally coming alive. Number 5. This is a spiritual bell strike. Before the quiet, there's the strike. Not a physical strike, not violence, not chaos, but a spiritual vibration that rings through your bones like a deep bell echoing across time. This is what June 20th and 21st really are. Not just dates on a calendar, they are a cosmic sound, an invisible tone that hits the earth like a tuning fork. One single pulse that wakes something up inside you that you didn't even know was sleeping. It's not a prediction, it's a remembrance. You're not waiting for something new. You're remembering something ancient, something buried under years of noise, fear, routine, and distraction. This solstice is the bell strike that shatters the trance. You may ask, how will I know when it happens? Will it feel big? Maybe, but maybe not. This moment won't always show up as lightning in the sky or some dramatic event. It might come as tears you can't explain, a long, frozen stare at something meaningless that suddenly feels sacred, a ringing in your ears with no cause, a pause in your breath where you feel like time just stopped, a silence so heavy it makes your heart feel louder. That's the strike. That's the tone, that's the vibration moving through you, waking your cells, tuning your energy like an instrument being brought back into harmony. This isn't noise, it's the note your soul was built to sing. If you've felt off lately, like you're too sensitive, too emotional, too out of it, good. That means you're in it. You're picking up on a frequency that's not meant to hit your brain, it's meant to hit your being. And just like a bell that keeps ringing after it's struck, you'll feel this energy long after June 21st. That vibration will echo into your decisions, your dreams, and your direction. So be still when it comes. Don't force clarity. Don't rush to make sense of it. Just feel it. The solstice doesn't want your logic, it wants your presence. This strike is not punishment, it's permission to wake up, to remember, to rise into the version of you that's been waiting for this exact tone to begin. Number 6. Masks will start to melt. One of the strangest and most revealing effects of this solstice portal is that masks begin to melt. Not in dramatic blow-ups, not in loud confrontations, but in small, quiet shifts. The kind that make you tilt your head and think, wait, something's different about them. That friend who always seemed calm and wise, suddenly distant, cold, maybe even irritated without reason. That person you barely knew. They suddenly feel safe, warm, real, even before they say a word. This portal doesn't rip off masks, it heats them until they slip. The solstice energy doesn't just shine, it presses. It applies heat, not to destroy people, but to reveal what's been hiding underneath. Because light has one job, to show the truth. You might be asking, am I just overthinking? Am I being too sensitive? No, you're seeing people for the first time, and they're seeing you too. What's being exposed isn't always dark or malicious. Sometimes it's just rawness, authenticity, a person's real self showing up before they have time to clean it up. This portal is pressing on people's energy fields like sunlight through glass. It shows the fingerprints, the cracks, the truth that was quietly hiding behind the performance. When the light gets high enough, even the shadows tell the truth. But here's the part most people forget. It's not just them being revealed, it's you. You may feel like people are reacting to you differently. Some may pull closer, others may pull away. That's not rejection, that's resonance. People are responding to your real frequency, not your filtered one. Because during this portal, you're not attracting what you wish for, you're attracting what you radiate. So ask yourself, what's really living in your energy field? Is it peace, resentment, confidence, fear? That's what the world feels, even when you say nothing. And that's why this solstice isn't just about exposure, it's about alignment. When masks melt, the truth shows. And when the truth shows, the right people stay, and the wrong ones can't pretend anymore. Let it happen. Let the masks fall. Let the energy tell the story. Let the light do what it came here to do. Because who you really are is finally stepping forward. Number 7. Your senses are portals now. Right now, your body isn't just reacting to energy, it's drinking it in. Your senses, yes, the ones you use every single day without a second thought, have become portals, gateways, channels through which the solstice light is entering your soul. You're not just seeing the world, you're absorbing it. That's why everything feels louder, brighter, heavier, more intense. Music that used to be background noise suddenly cracks something open in your chest. A smell from childhood brings a wave of emotions you didn't know were still hiding. A simple color, a soft fabric, even a ray of sunlight on your arm, these things don't just feel nice, they feel meaningful. Like they're speaking directly to something ancient inside you. You may ask, why does everything feel so intense? Why am I so emotional over the smallest things? Because this portal isn't just opening in the sky, it's opening through your nervous system. Your skin is listening, your eyes are decoding, your ears are remembering. Your body is not just walking through this shift, it's integrating it. When the soul is hungry, it starts eating through the senses. This is why certain sounds, foods, textures, even people feel too much right now. They either nourish you or overwhelm you. There's no middle ground anymore. Your spiritual system is being retuned, and your senses are the tuning forks. So now's the time to be intentional with what you allow in. Eat what makes you feel light, not just full. Listen to what softens your heart or sharpens your clarity. Touch what feels real and alive, whether that's earth, water, fire, or your own skin. Smell things that ground you, awaken you, or bring you back to your center, and protect your space, not just physically, but sensorially. Every input is either medicine or poison for the soul. The solstice isn't just celestial, it's sensory, and you're not just walking through it, you're absorbing it, storing it, becoming it. So curate what enters your field. Turn off the noise that pulls you out of presence. Surround yourself with what feels sacred, even in the smallest moments. Because in this portal, even your senses have a soul, and they're trying to lead you home. Number 8. The numbers, the pull, the mission. Have you been seeing numbers everywhere lately? 1111, 2222, 333 on clocks, receipts, license plates, patterns that follow you even when you're not paying attention. It's not random, it's not your imagination, it's not just coincidence. Numbers are the universe's way of speaking when words are too slow. These aren't just angel numbers, they're memory codes, signals you planted for yourself a long time ago, before you even came here. Triggers, reminders, keys to help you remember who you really are and why you came. And the reason they've been chasing you lately is because the door has opened. This solstice portal didn't just bring energy, it brought activation. And those numbers, they're your call signs, the knocks on your spiritual door. You may ask, why now? Why me? Because you didn't come here to watch, you came to remember. And the portal didn't just pick a date, it picked you. If you've been feeling pulled towards certain books, strangers, streets, conversations that seem random, follow that pull. It's not just curiosity, it's orientation. You're not wandering, you're being guided. That heavy feeling in your chest, that sense of pressure, like you're supposed to be doing something but you're not sure what. That's not confusion, that's initiation. You are not lost, you're just early. You stepped into this shift while others are still waiting to see it. You walked through a door that most people don't even know is open. That's why it feels strange. That's why everything looks familiar and foreign at the same time. You're not just experiencing the present, you're translating the future. The future always arrives as a whisper to the ones who are awake enough to listen. And if you're still watching, it means you heard the knock. You didn't imagine it, you didn't dream it, you answered it. This solstice didn't choose a calendar, it chose souls, and you were one of them. The quiet ones, the watchers, the feelers, the ones who've been holding ancient knowledge in their bones, just waiting for the right moment to remember. So no, you're not behind, you're not broken, you're activated. And the truth is, the future doesn't arrive gently to the first ones. It arrives like thunder wrapped in light. That's why you feel everything so deeply. That's why the world feels loud and hollow all at once. You're not going crazy. You're just feeling a timeline before it fully arrives. So thank you for feeling it, for listening, for showing up. If this resonated with your soul, like and subscribe. Drop your experience below. Share the numbers chasing you. Let's track the signs together. And if you feel it, comment 77 to align with the ones awakening now. Until next time, stay aware, stay aligned, and trust the shift.